In today's video, we'll be doing a career sim of Brandin Podziemski, and the Brooklyn Nets have the absolute honor of having the first overall pick in this draft. We will see who they pick. Oh, I forgot Victor Wembanyama was in this draft. I think B-Pods will get drafted inside the top 8. That's my prediction. Brandon Miller goes 2 to the Lakers. Ahmed goes to the Rockets. Okay, that's lore accurate. And Brandin Podziemski goes to the Blazers. Brandin Podziemski goes to the Blazers. They have Ja Morant, Damian Lillard. I gotta see who they have. In the next portion of this video, I'm gonna be basically recapping the most important parts of what happened since I started simulating from the Steph era. If you want to skip and just go straight to the career simulation, you can go to this time frame. In a 2017 redraft, Kyle Kuzma went number 1 to the Lakers. The Pacers ended up getting Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson in one draft. Tyronn Lue won 75 games with the Cavs, and you're probably wondering how. That's because they had Russell Westbrook for 1 year on a $1.51 million deal, and he happened to win MVP that same year, averaging a triple-double, almost 50, 40, 90. Next are a series of events that happened in the 2020 draft. Anthony Edwards was drafted 2nd overall, traded for the 3rd pick. Onyeka Okongwu was drafted 3rd, and then he was traded for the 5th overall pick. And Tyreke Evans, who was somehow still in the league. And then Obi Toppin was drafted 6th overall, traded straight up for the 7th overall pick.
6-7.
The Pacers would then let go of Jalen Brunson, and he goes to the Cavs to form a super team. By the way, the Sixers had SGA, prime Ben Simmons, and prime Joel Embiid. And DeAndre Ayton won not 1 but 2 consecutive Finals MVPs. You may think this is the same picture, but it's not. One says 2022 and one says 2023. I have nothing to do with any decisions. I'm just following Pods' career. So Ja Morant does re-sign on a 3-year, 107. Michael Porter Jr. is a Blazer. This team is actually really good. Dame is still here. CJ McCollum is still here. All these guys are on multi-year deals. Kevin Huerter, Sadiq Bey, some dude, Hernan Gomez is still in the league. What? Podziemski starts as a 71 overall with what is his potential? B. He has B potential. And I'm not gonna look at it. I'm not gonna look at it. I was gonna look at it, but let's leave it a mystery as to how good he will be in the future. Before we go into year 1, let's see Pods' role on this team. Pods is not getting any minutes, and I'm not gonna change like what the coach has suggested. Damian Lillard's coming off the bench. So yeah, this is Pods is gonna get absolutely 0 PT. There was no injuries in this universe. One thing I will do though is I will change Pods' shot tendency. If you guys hear like a little like lisp in my voice, I just put my Invisalign in. You know, gotta keep the teeth straight. Shot tendency, I'll put it at 90, and I'll put his touch at. Geez, that's a terrible lisp. I'll put his touch at 85 going into the first season, but he's obviously not about to play, so none of this really matters right now. All right. Let's get into the first season. Season 1 under wraps. Jokic wins MVP. How many of these does he have, bro? He's been winning like all of them during the simulation. This is his 4th MVP. Wemby Rookie of the Year. Jaden Ivey 6th Man. Jaren Jackson. DPOY. Jabari Smith Most Improved. Cat gets clutch. 34-14. 3 with 3 stocks, almost 50, 40, 90. How did he not win MVP? Podziemski is obviously not gonna make a team. Did Podziemski play this year? That's what we need to. Did Podziemski even play this year? Podziemski, he did play this year. He played 1 minute. He had 3. Hey, he shot 100% from 3. I mean, we're leaving with something. 100% from 3 in his first season. That's a deadly sniper. Oh, Portland is in the playoffs. And they just made a 3-0 comeback. Okay. Sim through game 1. Denver takes. This is the 1 seed Denver. They're up 3-1. And we're going. Alright. Jokic, Western Conference MVP. Nuggets are probably gonna. Oh, the Pistons win. The Pistons magically drafted Cade Cunningham. He was like the 4th overall pick. But yeah, that's gonna be year 1. Had to pause the transition. DeMar DeRozan's done already, and Draymond Green is done already as well. Jamal Wembanyama is also done. Victor's older brother, obviously. Seth Curry's done. Derrick Rose is done. A lot of guys done early, and some guys done way too late. Had to interrupt the transition again because Donovan Clingan just went 1st overall to the Clippers. This is the Reza Shea draft. There he goes. B Pods goes up 3 overalls from 71 to 74. He still has no badges. He's a 3-point shot hunter with a A- 3-pointer. Still has no badges. Probably not going to see the court much this year because still have Morant, still have Lillard, McCollum. There's just too much guard competition on this team for Paz to really see any competition. But Damian Lillard is on, and CJ McCollum are on the last year of their deal. So one of these guys hopefully is going to go for B Pods. Both these guys are regressing as well. Franchise icons, but if they really want to win, they gotta let B Pods cook, and B Pods can't be cooking if he's sitting behind Damian Lillard or CJ McCollum. By the way, LeBron James is retiring after this year. In year 3, Zion Williamson wins MVP. In year 3. Yes, I know I said year 3, I meant year 2. I lose track of years pretty often in the simulation. 25-10, 60-60-40. Hold on, 68% from the field, 40% from 3. He had to have shot like 2 for 5 on the year from 3. Rookie of the year Clingan. Yeah, this draft class is awful. 5% from 3, 57% from the line. That might be the worst rookie of the year I've ever seen. Scoot Henderson, 6th man for the year on the Warriors. Jaren Jackson Jr. gets DPOY again. Auto player gets most improved. Trae Young on the Knicks. He got drafted by the Knicks. Gets clutch player 50-40-90. Doc Rivers on the Pistons gets coach of the year, and whoever that dude is gets exec. B Pods should not be on any All-NBA team. Let's check out his stats. See if he got in the game this year. B Pods, where are you at? Pods. Did not see the floor once this year. Last year he got 1 minute and hit a 3. He did not see the floor this year, and he's on the last year of his deal, so he might be out the league next year, honestly, if he don't step up. But he was also drafted in a bad situation. I mean, he had just 2 great guards ahead of him. John Morant's like the next Steph Curry on this game. He has like a 99 3-pointer. Portland did get the 6th seed, not expecting them to win the championship, and they get swept in the first round. Let's see. LeBron is going to retire. Jokic wins like his 8th championship on this sim. LeBron is retiring. DeAndre Jordan's retiring. Jay Crowder's retiring. That'll be year 2. I'll see y'all in year 3. Going into year 3, B Pods is a 76, and Damian Lillard is gone, but they picked up Davion Mitchell. I assume in free agency. I don't believe he was on the team last year. And CJ McCollum goes down 3, so B Pods actually should be getting real minutes this year. Probably fighting with Lou Dort, but I assume they want to play Pods over him. Pods is back on a 1-year deal. We'll see what he can get going in year 3. In year number 3, Cade wins his first MVP, 50-40-90, 28-7-7. Pretty good season. Cooper Flagg, he went number 1 overall. 13. What are these draft classes like a joke? Ahmed Thompson, 6th win of the year. Giannis wins DPOY. Chet Holmgren on the Heat, most improved. Zach LaVine still on the Timberwolves, clutch player of the year somehow. Doc and the Pistons with Doc Rivers, get another coach of the year and exec of the year. Let's see if Pods made a team. Absolutely not. Yeah, Pods did play all 82 games, 20 minutes a game. He averaged 13, 4, and 1 with a steal. Decent efficiency, it looks like. Almost 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 80% from the line. Yeah, decent efficiency. I thought it was Cam Thomas for a second. Yeah, B-Pod's actually 77 overall, 2 badges now. He's an ISO sniper now. The Blazers, I believe, didn't make the playoffs, right? All right, rematch against Dallas. Simulate the play-in. All right, let's go game by game because we can actually see Pods in action if we get a good game. It's 1-1. They're not going to do that. 2-1 Dallas. 3-1 Dallas. Okay, we'll simcast this one, see if we can get a game in here with Pods. At home against Dallas, the 4th game, 7. It looks like we might run away with this game. Yeah, we're gonna run away with this game, it looks like. Yeah, okay, so we're going to... Oh, ho, ho. Dallas tried to mount a little comeback. I almost messed that one up. I could have popped in the last minute. Game 7 here, down 3-1. We're up 15. We're up 13. We're up 11. We're up 10. All right. 3-1 comeback against Dallas. Gotta get back. Let's see who Memphis has. This team is trash. We should beat them. We have John Morant. John Morant never goes to Memphis in this universe. Memphis takes game 1. They take game 2. Did I mistake our team for their team? Okay, Mo Bamba's a hooper in this one. They have Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards isn't even that good. It's been like 5 years since he's been drafted. We're down 3-0 to this team. We just got swept by the Grizzlies, and Anthony Edwards isn't even that good in the simulation. Unbelievable. Jokic didn't even play that yet. How did he win MVP? Giannis versus Jokic. Oh wow, Jokic actually didn't win this year. Someone finally stopped him from getting his 80th ring.
KD, Westbrook, Gasol, Paul George, Tobias Harris, Kemba Walker, Chris Middleton. A lot of guys retired. Dame went on one last tour in Canada. Man, he was washed. 79 overall. He was like 88 like last year. Russell Westbrook was terrorizing the league at one point. He was like 99, the highest player in the league. KD went out at 92.
I'll see you guys for B-Pod's 4th year, which could be on the new team. Alright guys, ahead of year 4, I think. The Blazers did not pick up Brandin Podziemski's team option. He's now an unrestricted free agent. We will see where Big Pods is going. The biggest free agent of them all. Don't look at nothing else, you know. Maybe Trae Young is a free agent, but no. This is Brandin Podziemski's free agency, and we are going to see where the biggest domino falls. After free agency, Brandin Podziemski is gone. Brandin Podziemski is no longer a Portland Trailblazer. They got Jordan Poole to replace him. TJ McCollum is absolutely washed. I was looking around all the teams, and I was wondering why I couldn't find Brandin Podziemski. Was I missing his name? Did he switch to a point guard? No, it's because he's still a free agent. He's a 23-year-old, 79 overall with 2 badges, and he's still chilling in free agency. I guess we'll sim to the season and see if somebody signs him. It is the beginning of the season, and Brandin Podziemski is still in free agency on October 17th. So you know what? I'm gonna step in. Okay, why are just 85s on free agency? A G League 80. Yeah, this game is broken. 2K needs to fix their game. But I will sign. Oh, I don't have enough salary cap room to sign Brandin Podziemski. That's cool. I'm gonna simulate probably till January 1st to see if Pods or Mathurin sign. And then if not, then I'm just gonna sim till the end of the season and see what happens. Look at what we have here. Big B Pods has signed with the Phoenix Suns. Who do the Phoenix Suns have in, what is this, 2026? They still have Booker, they had Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson was like the 30th pick in his draft. This team could be good in a couple of years. Will Pods be playing? Absolutely not. Has he played this year? Has B Pods played this year? Let's see. Oh, he actually does play. He's averaging 14, 5, and 2 on, again, good efficiency. 50, 40, 76. He's actually playing pretty good. Where are the Suns in the standings? Suns are like a, what is that, a play-in team? We'll simulate to the playoffs or the play-in for this team's case and see what we have. Nuke the whole generation. James Wiseman, 29, 15, and 4. Nuke the whole generation. This dude couldn't grab a rebound on the Warriors. Now he's teamed up with Cade, by the way, doing 29, 15, and 4 with 3 stocks. Nuke the whole generation. Dang, wow, this is Darren Peterson's face can kind of look real. This is a downloaded roster. This guy kind of looks like a real player. Jaden, this is the most unrealistic save I've ever seen in my life. Jaden Ivey, 6th man of the year, 21, 5, and 8 off the bench. Jaren Jackson is like 8th DPOY. Paul McCarroll, most improved. How does the number 1 pick win most improved? He was like a number 1 pick 5 years ago. Devin Booker, clutch player of the year. Doc Rivers, another coach of the year. James Wiseman won MVP, guys. What is this unethical All-NBA? 4 centers on the first team? Where is the game that I used to... Oh my gosh. Killian Hayes made All-NBA 3rd team. This is the worst simulation ever. If I haven't said it already, DeAndre Ayton won like 2 straight finals MVPs before I started recording. At this point, Pods could have averaged like 50 points a game and I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go to player stats, see what he did. He played... Okay, he got signed pretty early, 80 games. He averaged 15, 5, and 2. Again, pretty decent efficiency. 50, 40, 70. I mean, that's what he's been doing this whole career. Pods is honestly, like, troll stuff aside, he's honestly a bucket off the bench. Shoots the ball really efficiently. He can shoot the 3. He's a free agent again going into next year, and I'm pretty worried he will not get signed because his potential... Oh, the Suns have Kawhi Leonard. He is washed. The big 2 of Mitchell and Booker were hooping this year. 31 from Booker, 24 from Mitchell. Pods is the 3rd leading scorer off the bench, giving a bucket. Mitchell shot what from the field? 60%. Dude almost shot 60. He almost shot 60, 40, 90 as a guard. The Suns didn't make the playoffs. Oh, they're a playing team. We made the playoffs. We're going against the Jazz. Who the Jazz have at this point? This team is trash. How is this a 2 seed? This team is trash. This should be. We should actually sweep these fools. Yeah, we swept them. Was somebody? No, injuries are off. How was that a 2 seed? This Memphis team proved to be a challenge last time, even though I thought they weren't that good. They're actually better than they were last time. Might get swept. They're up 2-0, 3-0. That's Jeech. Oh no, we get 1. We get 2. Alright, hopping on Simcast. Do not think we'd grab 3 in a row. In FedEx Forum, whatever they call it. We're in the hood because we're in Memphis. We have a close game. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a jump in, probably. We are going to jump into this game. Najee working on, I think Jeremy Sohan gives up Booker. Leonard working on an Austin Reeves lookalike. Leonard trying to go in the post. Booker, the layup is good. Booker gives the Suns a 9-point lead. Bones Highland brings up the ball. Working on Donovan Mitchell. Highland, top of the key. Trying to get a screen. Gives it to Edwards. Booker on him. Get the screen. Edwards, 3-pointer. No good. Given to Mitchell. Mitchell brings it up. Trying to get to the basket on Highland. Gets a screen from Booker. Mitchell, layup is good. Suns go up 11. Less than a minute to go. And a cherry-picked dunk for, I think that's a random generated player. Mitchell, the closer, it looks like. Driving to the rim. Mitchell kicks it out. Leonard, 3-pointer. No good. Ahor, I think that's his name. Ahor. Tips it out of bounds. Suns ball. 41.9 left to go. Leonard will be inbounding. Jalen Johnson checks into the game. He gets it. Johnson, top of the key. Gives it to Mitchell. Highland on him. Leonard, top of the key. Does he have another vintage moment in him? Leonard backs down Jimmy Butler. Leonard gets to the rim and smokes the layup. Butler brings it up. They got to go quick. Highland steps back. Edwards, three-pointer. No good. Jared Allen the rebound. They're not going to foul. And the Phoenix Suns are advancing to the conference finals after being down 3-1 in what could be Jimmy Butler's last game. B-Pods had a terrible game efficiency-wise, 20% from the field in attempted three. Who's on a Shea arc, 7 for 8 from the line. Donovan Mitchell, 13 free throws. He had 36, 5, and 4 with good efficiency. Bad turnovers, but Edwards put in 30. Denny Avdia did his thing with a double-double. Where's Jimmy Butler? Yeah, Jimmy Butler is going outside. The Suns are going to the conference finals as the 7th seed, waiting on Denver versus... Denver actually lost. Jokic has been dominating this simulation, but they lose to this Clippers team, which is better. This is better than the Grizzlies team, probably. Suggs, Shaedon Sharpe, good guards, but we have better guards. We have 77 Kawhi starting. Honestly, anybody can go to the finals. This is a pretty weak conference, Western Conference Finals. 2-1, 3-1. Just go 3-2. Let's hop in Simcast. Don't let this go to Game 7 in LA. That wall's going to be buzzing if this goes to 7. God, very high scoring game. Alright, we're jumping into this one too. Suns have the ball. To be quite honest, I don't know who has the ball right now. Is this Bradley Beal? Booker swings to Leonard. Leonard in the corner. Evans the third. Cash. 3-pointer for Evans the third. It's a 2-possession game. Suggs bringing it up. Suggs. This might be Eric Bledsoe now that I think about it. Working on maybe Eric Bledsoe. Gets a screen. Intercepted. Oh, it's Evans the third. My bad. Evans the third brings it up. Evans. Kick out. Leonard 3-pointer. Got it. Kawhi Leonard from downtown. And it puts the Suns back up by 9. Jalen Suggs bringing it up. Suggs. Dribble moves. Suggs trying to get past Evans. Suggs, the layup is good. Clippers down 7. They're pressing. Leonard gets it into Booker. Booker. Almost stolen. Evans retrieves it. Evans has Suggs on him. That is stolen. There's Sharpe. Sharpe in the corner. Suggs foot on the line too. No good. Evans bringing it up. We did not see Evans in Game 7 of the semis. Evans on the perimeter. Step back. Evans looking to reset. 5 on the clock. Evans gets it into Milton. Milton. Layup is good. He had the smaller guard on him. Suggs brings it up. Gotta go. And they call timeout. Clippers to inbound. Duren. Duren of Jalen inbounding. Looking for someone. Still looking. Reza Shea on the wing. Gives it to Suggs. Getting to the rim. Back out Reza Shea. 3-pointer. Got it. Zachary Reza Shea. It is the 6-point game. Matisse Thybulle's in the game now. I think that's Jalen Johnson in the game. And Thybulle is fouled. Matisse Thybulle, not a well-known shooter. Needs to hit some clutch free throws now. And he gets the first one. Huge free throw from Thybulle. Second one. Got it. 8-point game now. Suggs. They gotta go. Need a quick 3. Jalen Suggs. Working on Booker. Outside Reza Shea. Reza Shea. Spin. Reza Shea. They gotta get a shot up. Zachary Reza Shea. Taking his time. Sharpe. With Thybulle on him. Wide open 3 from Sharpe. Bang! Shaedon Sharpe. Matisse Thybulle backed off for some reason. And Thybulle's gonna have to go back to the line and hit more free throws. Suns only up 5. Thybulle's first one. No good. Are the Suns choking? Thybulle back at the line. Missed the second. Rebound Jalen Duren. They do not call timeout. Reza Shea to Suggs. Suggs. Driving to the rim on Booker. Suggs kicks out. Shaedon Sharpe. Shot fake. Reza Shea back to Sharpe. 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! Shaedon Sharpe from downtown. It's a 2-point game. Unbelievable rally from the Clippers. Who are the Suns going to send to the line? They sent Thybulle back after he missed the last 2. Matisse Thybulle likely going to need both of them to be safe. But one is really all he needs to at least get this to overtime. If the Clippers... I don't know what I'm saying. Matisse Thybulle hits both. 2-possession game. Clippers have no timeouts. Matisse Thybulle's likely ice this game unless something crazy happens. Clippers need a miracle. Duran inbounding. Sharp in the corner, steps in. Jalen Suggs, long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Jalen Johnson, and this game's over. The Phoenix Suns are going to the NBA Finals. B-Pods had himself a solid day, 17-5-2 off the bench in 20 minutes. Shooting 4 of 9, 2 of 4 from 3, and 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Suns are going to the NBA Finals, trying to get B-Pods his first ring and his first Finals MVP. Devin Booker, Western Conference MVP, Cade, Eastern Conference MVP, and we're going against MVP James Wiseman. This Pistons team, it's really a two-man show. They have Jared McCain. This is going to be a tough matchup because they do have two of the best players in the league. Pistons take game 1. I think that was at home. Pistons take game 2. 3-0. Suns down 3-0. We have come back from this before, but not this time. Cade Cunningham Finals MVP, 36, 8, and 9 with 2 steals and a block on amazing efficiency. It was almost too easy for him out there. Kevin Love retires. Steph Curry retires. I forgot to say that at the beginning. Jimmy Butler retired. Kawhi is done. Rudy Gobert is done. We're now going into I lost track of the years. This is probably year 5. In the player progression, Pods was given a qualifying offer for this season, so he's on another 1 year. 24 years old, he's up to a 79 overall, progressing pretty slowly. If I had to guess his peak overall, maybe we get to 85 at some point. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I had to stop mid-simulation because look at all these high-scoring games. Did they make a rule change on my watch? Did they try to make a rule change on my watch? Bro, I forgot I actually need to look at rule changes past 2025. They decreased the shot clock to 20 seconds. I'm going to have that change next season, and we're going to get to do stimulating. Victor Wembanyama, the MVP on almost 50-40-90 splits. These are basically auto-gens at this point. Yo, is Jaden Ivey like the next Lou Williams? This dude's grabbing every 6th man of the year. Giannis, DPOI. Cedric Coward, most improved. Darren Peterson, clutch player. Todd James, Kyle Harper. So the Celtics had a good year. Let's see if Pods is on any of these teams. There's James Wiseman. Alright, we don't see Pods, but we do see John Morant on there. Oh wait, we're not on the Blazers anymore. I forgot. So we had to play in. Did we make the playoffs? Oh no, we didn't. So we're gonna look at Pods' stats now since we're in the playoffs. B Pods 21, 7 and 2. Efficiency took a dip, but I mean, still great. Production, great scorer off the bench. Got his minutes increased this year. Good rebounding guard. I could actually see him having a lot of interest in free agency. So in year 5, he's going to be a free agent. We'll see if he re-signs with the Suns or goes elsewhere. Going into year 5 player progression, Pods takes another 1 year. He accepts his qualifying offer. He's at 80 overall going into year. Going into year 5. He is never going to start on this team. This team is crazy guards. They also have this dude named Elliot Milton. I don't know if this is an auto-gen or someone from one of the draft packs I downloaded. LeBaron Fillin. This name sounds kind of familiar. That might be a real player coming up to the league soon. But yeah, B-Pods is looking to be the 6th-man shooting guard, or maybe 7th, because this guy's not starting. He's still a good scorer. He's a good shooter in this universe, which is contradictory to real life. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of year 5. Alright, year 5, Zion grabs another MVP. CJ Roser. These are auto-gen rookies at this point. Denny Avdija, 6th man of the year. Giannis, another DPOI. Brandon Mullins, most improved. Cam Boozer on the Warriors, clutch player of the year. Luke Walton is back on the Lakers. He hasn't retired yet. Let's see if Pods made a first team or a team. Let's see if he made a defense team. We haven't been checking those. Pods is a decent defensive guard. Alright, and I got news. The Suns did not make the playoffs. They were actually atrocious this year. 33-49. Let's check out how our guys did. Booker doing his thing. 30 points a game. Mitchell took a step back in the scoring. Pods Still averaging 20, 26 and 2. He doesn't really pass the ball, but I mean, coming off the bench, that's not really what he's asked to do. He's still shooting 50-40 and gets the free throw percentage up. Pods on another 1-year deal. We'll see where he ends up next year. Year 6 of player progression. Devin Booker and Brandin Podziemski are not on this team. I saw Devin Booker sign with the Charlotte Hornets. Let's see if I can find Pods down here. Alright, I'm not looking for that. I'll let you know where he goes. Brandin Podziemski is still in free agency. I don't know how he's still in free agency. He's a good scorer off the bench. He must have been asking for some crazy money. But yeah, I'll update y'all when he signs. Alright, y'all. B-Pods signs a 3-year, $17 million deal on the Celtics, who were once a super team, now a faded dynasty. Lauri Markkanen was like a 90 overall 5 years ago. He's washed now. Jaylen Brown and DeAndre Ayton still hooping. Jaylen Brown still got the Khalid haircut. They never updated his skin, I guess, throughout the years. But yeah, B-Pods. He's listed as a shooting guard, so I assume he's going to play. This team has a bunch of decently rated point guards. He might be slated as their starting shooting guard. I'll see their lineup, I guess. Alright, y'all. For the first time in his career, Brandin Podziemski will be starting. Big Pods is starting next to an auto-gen point guard, Jaylen Brown, Lauri Markkanen, and DeAndre Ayton. Let's get this ring, y'all. Alright, at the end of year 6, Zion grabs his like 8th MVP at this point. Reese Robinson. This kind of looks like Jalen Johnson. He looks weirdly like Jalen Johnson, and he's on the Hawks. Christian Anderson Jr. 6th man on Pods' team. Pods was not the 6th man. Oh wait, Pods is starting. I'm super smart on this channel. Most improved goes to this dude. Beckham Black wins clutch player of the year. Todd James. So the Celtics had a good year. Edgecombe won Cup MVP. Let's see if Pods is on a team. He's not there. Our old buddy John Morant. DeAndre Ayton makes All-NBA 3rd team. Is Pods on a defense team? No. Alright, the Celtics obviously made the playoffs. They're the 1 seed. Let's check out stats before we send the playoffs. Bro, DeAndre Ayton is like a top 25 player of all time at this point. He's actually a demon. It's 26 and 15 for him on probably good efficiency. Brandin Podziemski, 2nd leading scorer, above Jaylen Brown, 26 and 3 with a steal a game on 50-40-90? 50-40-80. But yeah, Pods is playing well above his rating. He's honestly a good player. He has 2 badges. He has 2 years left on his deal after this. And the Celtics are looking to make a run at a championship. No way we're losing the first round. Alright, we're playing the Nets. I forgot to check that Bulls team. Let's see what this Nets team is like. Oh, they have Wemby and Boncaro. The rest of their team is kind of mid. But that big 2 is scary down in Brooklyn. Let's take it game by game. Celtics game 1. Nets take 2. Nets take 3. Alright, we're down 3-1. Alright, we get up out of there. Wemby and Boncaro too much. Shannon Sharp wins Western Conference MVP. Markelle Fultz. The Knicks win this time. Trae Young on the Knicks. Kyrie Irving gets him out of here finally. Kyrie Irving and Andrew Wiggins are retiring the same year. I never would have thought. Oh, Kyle Kuzma, the former #1 pick, finally retires. Kyrie Irving was the oldest player in the league, and I gotta get these rule changes because I forgot to do it last year. Once I get that done, Pods is not a free agent, so I'll just get straight into year 7, I think this is. Scary sighting. At 27 years old, Brandin Podziemski does not go up after having another good season. And as you can see, Jaylen Brown is no longer a Celtic. He didn't retire, he just went elsewhere. Look at how many guards this team has. 3 point guards, a shooting guard, and then especially without Jaylen Brown, now we're probably going to make the playoffs, but definitely not a contender. The Celtics, the DeAndre Ayton-led Celtics are definitely a fading dynasty. Alright, this is year 6 or 7. I just wanted to say that. I'm pretty sure this is year 7. And Otto Jen wins MVP, drafted, I think, 2 years ago at this point. Reggie Evans, Rookie of the Year. Denny Avdia, 6th man. DeAndre Ayton wins Defensive Player of the Year. I think that's the first time he's done that. He did his usual numbers. AJ Williams, Most Improved. Kate Cunningham, Clutch Player. Kenny Atkinson, Coach of the Year. So the Hornets must have had a good year. James Wiseman gets back to the first. Wembanyama. Again, 3 centers on the first team. What happened to the game I love? No centers on second. Zion had a down year. Did not see Podziemski. Let's see if he made defense. No pods on defense. Did we make the playoffs? Okay, we made the playoffs. Going against the Knicks. Who do the Knicks have? Oh yeah, the defending champs. Trae Young, Kuminga, Markelle Fultz. Solid team, but I think we got a better team. Not gonna go game by game in the first round. Okay, we could have a good game here. Game 6. Oh no, this is game 5. You can see I know how to do math, obviously. At the Garden. Well, every game's at the Garden, but at TD Garden, we're gonna have a hop-in. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have a hop-in situation. Celtics have the ball. Ball to Silva into McCoy. McCoy putting on moves. I think it might be Jeremy Kane guarding him. Dribble moves. Tough jumper, no good. Mark Williams a rebound. He gives it to Trae. Trae, the New York hero in this universe, bringing it up. Marvin Bagley is also on this team. Kristaps Porzingis. Young gets a screen. Mark Williams is fouled by DeAndre Ayton, and that's his 5th foul of the game. Mark Williams at the free throw line, not known for his free throws. He makes the first. Markelle Fultz coming on. That was Walter Clayton, not Jared McCain. My fault. Mark Williams, second one at the stripe, is pure. Knicks go up 4. Pods is in the game. Minute 17 left. Trying to work on Trae. Pods. Head into the wing. Gets a screen. Driving to the rim. Mid-range shot. No good. Mark Williams a rebound. Markelle Fultz trying to push it. Pods guarding. Trae Young now. Young step back. Trae Young working on someone's bigger than. He gets caught reaching, and Porzingis! Kristaps Porzingis puts the Knicks up 6. I don't know who has the ball. I'm sorry. But they're working on Trae Young. And they get a nice bucket on Young. Oh, he smoked the layup! And DeAndre Ayton is fouled out. Jonathan Kuminga at the free throw line. The first one is good from Kuminga. Whoever that was, bro, I better not see you on my team next year. I want B-Pod shooting that shot. Smokes a wide open layup. I am crying. Ayton 25 and 16 on bad or 40% efficiency, but that's bad for a center. He can shoot? He can shoot? Podziemski kind of not really disappeared. He shot 50% from the field, no free throws. Is it foul trouble? No. Celtics go down 3-2 going into the Real Garden. Let's go simcast this one. Celtics trying to force it back to their garden. We might have another jump in situation. Nah, this game's over. Celtics win by 11. All right, game 7 in the first round against the Knicks. Big game here. Obviously a must-win game. All right, they're pulling away. Celtics win in 7. Now we're going against the 7th seed Washington. LaMelo, Dylan Harper. Decent squad, I think. Oh, I saw some 77s in there. Whoa. We got 77s playing for us. 79 pods. Oh, our team is trash. I forgot Jaylen Brown left. Yeah, our team is garbage. All right, game 6, must-win game. Let's go into simcast for it. In Washington for game 6, trying to force it back to the Garden. Celtics up 5. All right, we're gonna get a jump in here. Tristan De Silva to inbound for the Celtics. Gives it up to Ayton on the wing. Ayton, Anderson Jr. Anderson Jr. layup. Got it. Celtics go up 5. Less than 2 minutes to go. Brown Jr. bringing it up. Top of the key for Jr. Jr. gets a screen. Pass inside Jalen Duren. Floater. No good. DeAndre Ayton the rebound. Ayton going to bring it up the court. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson running out some clock, working on LaMelo. Gets it to Truer, I think. Tristan De Silva into Ayton in the post. Ayton, fadeaway shot, cancel. Anderson Jr., McCoy Jr., tough shot, no good. Ayton the rebound. DeAndre Ayton puts it back in. 7-point game for the Celtics. Brown Jr. bringing it up. Wizards need a semi-quick shot here. Harper. Dylan Harper gets 2 jumps. Grady Dick. Brown Jr. top of the key. Brown getting a screen from Duren. Fadeaway shot. Got it. Brown Jr. makes it a 5-point game. And now it's McCoy Jr. bringing it up. Dylan Harper defends. McCoy Jr. trying to get to the paint on Harper. Treo, I think. McCoy. Gets a screen. Wide open. Foot on the line. No good. Jalen Duren gets a rebound. Ball. They're pushing it. Dylan Harper trying to get a quick layup. Layup. Pass out. LaMelo Ball. Doesn't take the three. Grady Dick. They reset with Harper. Harper, top of the key. 10 seconds left. LaMelo Ball in the corner for three. No good. DeAndre Ayton gets the rebound and he's fouled. DeAndre Ayton, franchise legend at this point. Needs some clutch free throws, and he's got the first one. 6-point game. This second one will make it a 2-possession game. DeAndre Ayton, and that's why he's a franchise legend, making franchise legend plays. Celtics go up 7. 30 seconds left. Dylan Harper's pushing it, and they call timeout. Jalen Duren inbound for the Wizards. Trying to find Dylan Harper open. Podziemski's guarding him. Harper trying to make a move on Podziemski. Podziemski's playing lockdown defense. Harper smokes the layup. And they're not going to foul. And the Boston Celtics are going to force game 7 at the Garden. Man, is DeAndre Ayton the GOAT or what? 31-15. Pods had 29. Man, he almost had that 30 ball. 29, 7, and 3 on great efficiency. Those are threes. He had 7 threes, no free throws. The most ethical hooper you've ever seen. Brandin Podziemski, man, he might be MVP, honestly. If DeAndre Ayton wasn't on his team, he's MVP. Game 7 in the Garden. Washington trying to pull away. Boston cannot catch up. We could have hopped in there at the end. They only lost by 3. But that's going to be it for this run. This team could have won it all. Cat and Beckham Black are your conference MVPs. The Jazz are in the finals. If the Jazz win it all, they have Cat. Karl Towns, what a run. I'll see you guys in year 8. Another bad sign. Podziemski does not go up at all. And for a second straight year, 28-year-old shooting guard. Crafty offensive engine. Last year on his deal, he could be seeking a big deal. I mean, he's been a consistent... Oh, last year he had a down year. I forgot to check last year's stats. I was too worried about them being in the playoffs. Yeah, last year he had a down year. Dropped his points per game by 4. Less efficient from the field. Averaged the same minutes, so just naturally getting worse. MVP Ayton's also getting worse, so the Celtics' time is running out. Into year number 8, CJ Roser wins MVP. Auto-Gen Rookie. Chet Holmgren, 6th Man of the Year. Auto-Gen DPOY. Auto-Gen Most Improved. Zion Williamson, Clutch Player of the Year, still doing his thing. And the Pacers had a good year, I guess. Let's see if Pods made a team. Not on the first. Not on the second. Not on the third. DeAndre Ayton didn't make a team either, unless I missed him. So I'm afraid we did not make the playoffs. And we might be a play-in team. Nope, we did not make the playoff. 39-43. Yep, not good enough to make the playoffs. I assume Pods had a down year. Oh, DeAndre Ayton's full washed. He is full washed. Pods had a better year scoring, 17.5 points per game. Rebounding went down. That was like his main thing. He was a good rebounding guard. 3 rebounds, 1 steal. Decent efficiency. Shot 41% from 3. I mean, good efficiency for Pods. He didn't have a bad year. He wasn't asked to be the first option like DeAndre Ayton. I know I don't show the playoffs every year. Some playoffs I do show, some playoffs I don't, especially if we miss the playoffs. The CJ Roser guy might be the best player ever. Pacers win the championship. Cam Williams was finals MVP. Donovan Mitchell's done, our former teammate. I will see you guys in year 9. One thing to note, Brandin Podziemski is a free agent this year. I almost forgot, but Pods is a free agent this year. We'll see what he's asking for, where he goes. Going into player progression, the Celtics have 5 players. DeAndre Ayton's on a 1-year, $62 million deal. I have the feeling that Brandin Podziemski is still a free agent. Yep, Brandin Podziemski, still a free agent, 80 overall, 29 years old, shooting guard, elite shooter. Let's see if he, signs before the season starts. Right before the season starts, Pods goes to the Thunder, 3 years, $18 million for him. I don't think he's going to play this year, to be quite honest with you. This team is stacked. In the apron era, they don't have a bona fide superstar like they did with Shea. But, I mean, this team is crazy deep. Onyeka Okongwu, Pods, Colin Sexton, Cameron Carr. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but I know he's on the Suns. Yeah, this team is pretty deep. I'll see if Pods is going to start this year, or he's definitely not starting. I'm going to see if he's coming off the bench this year. Brandin Podziemski, the last man in the rotation, 15 minutes for him. He left Boston. Boston didn't want him back. He was a starter. Now he's barely getting minutes off the bench for OKC. I mean, this team is crazy, Dave. This is a championship contending team. Pods might finally get himself a ring. In the year 8, 9, I don't know what year this is, but CJ Roster wins MVP again. Autogen rookie. Amen Thompson, 6th man of the year. He got drafted by the Rockets, coincidentally. Alex Sarr, DPOY. DeMarcus Henry, most improved. CJ Roster, clutch player of the year. That dude, the GOAT. The Knicks had themselves a year. Let's see if Pods made it. He definitely didn't make a team. He was barely in the rotation. What team are we rooting for? Oh, the Thunder. The Thunder were a play-in team? I thought they were contenders. We made the playoffs. Gonna just sim around because we're probably gonna get swept. 3-1. Alright, and we're out of there. This is Jokic's last year, by the way. I gave him a little farewell tour. He might get out of there with a ring. He doesn't even get the Finals MVP. You know what? For Big Yoke, we'll give it to him. I don't even know who that dude was that won Final MVP. But yeah, Jokic is out of there. We gave him one last Mickey Mouse Finals MVP. Oh, I forgot to check the stats. I almost forgot. Player stats. Pods probably played like 5 minutes a game. 15 minutes. 8.7 points per game. 2.5 rebounds. What was the efficiency? Efficiency took a dip. Dropped almost like 4%. Three-point percentage dropped 10%. Still a good free throw shooter. I don't know why I care much about free throws. I'll see you guys in year 10, 11, 9. I don't even know. Brandin Podziemski for the 3rd straight year at this point, I think, does not go up in overall. He actually went down somewhere down the line. But he's a 79. He might not. I don't think he's going to play this year. This OKC team is deep. Apparently this year you do need a superstar though, because last year's team was a playing team and this team is ridiculously deep. I'll just see y'all at the end of this year. Maybe next year. I don't know. At the start of next season, Brandin Podziemski is the 14th man on the roster. He will not be getting any minutes. Yeah, it's not looking good for Big Pods. I think he is a free agent at the end of this year, though. I'll double check that. But he should be a free agent. No, he has 1 year left. He has 1 year left in this hellhole. He probably won't be playing the next 2 years. And by then, he'll probably be like a 75 overall. So, yeah, this career sim could be done within the next 3 seasons. Start of 2034. I don't even know what year this is. This would be year 11 for Pods, I think. 10 maybe. CJ Roser. Might be the greatest player of all time. 4th MVP award. That's 4 straight. He has 2 first defense, 2 second defense. Rookie of the year, 5 first teams. Yeah, this guy's coming for Jordan. Auto-generated rookie. Amen Thompson, another 6th man of the year. Alex Sarr, another DPOY. Autogen, Roser, clutch player of the year. Knicks had another good year. I think that's an Autogen player. Cade Cunningham still making first teams. Wemby still making teams. What is that name? Hakim? Bute? Bumte? Hakim Bumte. What is that name? Okay, 3rd team, Darren Peterson makes 3rd team. Zion making couple last teams before he retires. Pods didn't even play this year. Thunder are the 4 seed. The second Pods gets out of the rotation. Alright, we're not gonna hop in Simcast because Pods didn't even play. And we get out of there in the 2nd round. Chet Holmgren, I swear he was the 6th man of the year last year. Darren Peterson. Chet versus Peterson. If Peterson beats Chet, he wins Finals MVP with a mid-stat line. This is what happened in this league. Giannis retires on the Warriors. Booker retires with the Hornets, our former teammate. Cat's done. Mo Bamba's done. Was a legend at one point. I'll just get straight to player progression. In the year 11, I think, Brandin Podziemski goes down 1. His career is trending towards being over. He's not going to play again this year, most likely. Shooting goes down. Shot creating combo guard. 1 year left on his deal. We might just see him to the start of next season unless the Thunder make the playoffs. 2035, and CJ Roster wins like his 5th MVP. Looking like the Joker. 6'10 wing. 29, 14, 8, with 3 stocks, almost 50, 40, 90. Craig Timmerman, Jordan Page, you see that. He also wins DPOI. Like, this guy's actually insane. Yeah, I don't know how many current players are left. So, like, obviously, like, Wemby's gonna be left. He's young. How old is Wemby at this point? Wemby's 31, so we have a few more years of him. Paulo Banchero, Cade Cunningham still in the league. Evan Mobley still in the league. But yeah, B-Pods definitely did not play this year. Thunder don't even make the playoffs unless they miss them in the play-in. Nope. Thunder do not make the playoffs. 32-50, tough season. I assume B-Pods did not see any action this year. I don't think he was getting any minutes. Oh, he did. Oh, I missed him. He played every game. Okay, 11, 3, and 1 with a steal. 47% from the field, 49% or 43% from 3. Decent free throw efficiency. That's not bad for a contract year. Still efficient. We'll see who gets this ring. You have 2 auto gens get their conference MVPs. Reggie Evans finals MVP. Ben Simmons is done. Jaylen Brown's done. Our former teammate Lonzo's done. Jason Tatum's done. DeAndre Ayton's done. He's the GOAT. I actually want to see if DeAndre Ayton made the Hall of Fame. I think he did. Yeah, DeAndre Ayton's a Hall of Famer in this universe. So is Ben Simmons and Lonzo Ball. You never would have thought these 3 individuals would make the Hall of Fame, but here we are. In a redefined universe, these 3 players are Hall of Famers. Alright, y'all. Brandin Podziemski signs a minimum deal at the start of the season with the Washington Wizards. 76 overall now. He's probably playing his last couple of years. Oh, this team has Dylan Harper. This is the team that did they beat us? They beat us one year when we were on the Celtics, I think. Or we might have beat them. I don't remember. Pods is definitely not playing this year. This team has like 10 shooting guards. Dylan Harper, Gritty Dick. Brandin Podziemski's gonna get a solid 16 minutes off the bench as the 8th man. This Wizards team, LaMelo Ball's still on the team. He's just washed. This Wizards team could do some damage. They have a decent starting lineup. Pods is going to be playing this year, surprisingly. And I'll see y'all at the end of the season. CJ roster averages a nice little triple-double on almost 30, 40, 90. We're not going to know any of these guys besides CJ roster at this point. Spurs have themselves a year. Cade Cunningham gets back on the first team. Not going to look at the teams. We're on the Wizards now. Wizards are the 4th seed. The Wemby Nets with Harry Jackson, who's in 93. Yeah, this team is way better than us, and we're probably gonna get swept. How is that? Oh, it's a 5 seed. Okay. Just sitting around. We're gonna get swept probably. Oh my gosh! I tried to cancel in a simulated game 7. That's my bad. We lost anyway. Wemby too much for us to handle. I think Cam Williams is a real player. Chet Holmgren, how is that a finals MVP? He shot better from 3 than he did from the field. 14, 9, and 2? Nah, not over here. Oh, everybody played trash. Reggie Evans are the finals MVP. SGA is done. Did SGA ever blossom? SGA never blossoms in this universe. Kevin Knox is probably better than SGA. Marvin Bagels, Zion's done. He's definitely making the Hall of Fame. He's been a demon on this sim. I think Pods is a free agent this year. We'll go to player progression and see. He's probably going to still be a free agent by then. What? He's not in the league. Pods is not in the league. How? How is he not in the league? I didn't see him. What are we in 2030, 2036? Hold on, I have to check the footage to see if I missed him in retirement. Alright guys, I'm a little confused because as you can see, Dalton Connect was 12 years pro. And retirement filters by years pro from highest to lowest. Dalton Connect was drafted in the 2024 draft class. Brandin Podziemski was in the 2023 draft class. And to my knowledge, Pods did not sit in free agency for a year. So he should have been 13 years pro, which means I should have seen him on the screen. it goes from 14 to 13 years pro. Pods would have been 36 at this point. I lost track of his age. I thought he was still like 33. Man, did he retire after the retirement period? I don't play my NBA that much. I don't know if that's possible, but he wasn't on the retirement screen and he played last year. And now I can't even look at his career stats because he doesn't have any records. So I'm gonna have to like start digging through the video and get calculated stats. I know he didn't win any awards. He didn't make an All NBA team. He didn't make an All-Star team, but he definitely had some good seasons. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the video and calculate like his points per game and stuff. When I'm done with that, I'll show you my estimated stats for him. Alright, I simulated another season in case, he'd pop up. Look at this. Amen Thompson, 14 years pro, 1 year later, drafted in 2023. He retired. Pods would have been 13 years pro last year. And from the screenshot I showed, it literally didn't show that he retired. And he just disappeared from the league. Alright guys, I noticed that Asar Thompson was 13 years pro this year. He was in the same draft class as Brandin Podziemski. So I think the game might have glitched out on years pro and I just missed Podziemski rather than the game not showing his retirement. But either way, we still got screwed out of looking at his end of career stats. Another theory I have is that because Podziemski played 0 minutes in 1 or 2 years, I don't know, that it didn't count as a year pro. So he could have been like 12 or 11 years pro because he didn't play in some seasons because he wasn't good enough to play. That's another theory I have. That one makes more sense than the game just glitching and not showing his retirement. Alright guys, these are my assumed stats for pods. These could be way off. These could be somehow accurate. I assume he averaged somewhere between 12 and 15 points per game, on somewhere between 4 and 5 rebounds a game, 1 to 3 assists a game, shooting probably near 46% from the field, near 38% from 3, and probably near 78% from the free throw line. Pods obviously didn't make the Hall of Fame. He didn't make an All-Star team. He didn't make an All-NBA team. He didn't make the All-Rookie team. Never won a ring. I mean, he had absolutely 0 awards. He was just a notable role player. I sincerely apologize for messing up the end, but it's not my fault, bro. He didn't appear on the retirement screen. He should have been 13 years pro. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this ending sucks, but I promise it's not my fault. At least I think it's not. You can let me know in the comments if it was my fault. But yeah. Like and sub if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.